Well, today we're going to look at a new solution, well, certainly new to me, for doing chrome. So I generally use the mirror paint, the simple mirror paint, because it's really good, but obviously it's pretty expensive. So I saw a video on nails the other day on YouTube. I don't know what I was watching, but someone was doing nails and things, and they had this sort of gel nail chroming set. So I thought that might be worth a try. I don't know whether it works. I don't know whether the coat you've got to put on beforehand will obscure any details on the model. So we're going to have a bit of an experiment. But basically, it's available on Amazon, and you have a what's called a gel top coat. So this is a no wipe top coat, and basically it looks like it's just UV resin. So you paint it on and then you cure it under a UV light, salon quality. And this one I think was about £8, something like that. And you get a little bottle. So you don't get a huge amount, but it does seem to go quite well. And then you also get these dusts. I don't know what else to call them. They're like glitter dust. And you get them in different colours. So you've got a chrome, you've got a sort of, I don't know if you can see the effect, it's like a colour shimmer. That'd be an interesting one to try. And then you've got various different other colours. So we're going to try the chrome. I might try the shimmer as well, just to see how it goes. In fact, what I might do is, because I thought I'd do a white base, it's actually a button, a black like citadel base, a figure. But what I might also do is on a bit of wood, just do a few patches of the other colours just to see what they're like. So I think it's fairly simple to use. So what it says is, and it looks like nail varnish. You get a little nail varnish brush, and all you do is do a coat of it on. It's quite gloopy, that's the only thing. So you put that on, cover it up. It seems to go quite a way. I don't know how smooth you're going to be able to get it. Can you see there? Because it is quite. Can you see? Let's try it on a little. This is just a little resin Ripley. Oh, one of the hairs is coming out of the brush already. So let's do a bit of her body. So I don't know how well this is going to work on a figure, because it is quite a thick resin. It might obscure details, but for things like toy repairs, which is what I generally use it for, I can imagine this would be good for, you know, the Cylon. So let's just do that. Let's put a bit on here. So this is a smooth white finish. It does say you don't need to like undercoat it with anything, so I'll do half. And then what I do is I do a couple of little bits just to try a couple of the other colours. I don't know if you could just use normal UV resin, to be honest. That's what it feels like. And then you have to cure it, and then you wipe the dust over it. So I don't know how it sticks, but it seems to stick in the video. So I'm going to go and pop these all under the UV lamp. We'll come back. Okay, so the resin is cured. As you can see, like on a tiny figure with tiny detail, it does fill in a lot of the gaps. It's almost like a self-leveling thing. You can catch it in the light. So you can see it's half cooked. But what we're going to do, we'll give it a go anyway. So this is the chrome finish, and this is, I bet it's going to make a mess. Oh no, it's not sealed, so it's sort of, it looks like glitter. Let me get a little wand. Oop. Go over there. So my understanding is, looking at the videos, you just get a bit on here and then you rub it on. Probably needs a black coat in, to be fair. Let's try it on the black, because white it does seem a little... Okay, so not horrible. You probably need a couple of coats. Actually, yeah, it does look pretty good. I don't know if you can see it when it catches the light. It's quite shiny. It's quite it's doing weird stuff. I don't know what it's doing. You do get a brush. I presume that's to... that gets rid of all the loose flakes. So it is pretty chromy. Obviously this was a mottled finish, so it's not giving us super smooth. Let's try it on the figure, shall we? This I'm not sure how it's gonna... Ooh. Okay, that goes on, seems to go on much more shiny on the resin. Perhaps it's the smoothness of the surface it needs. Okay, let's coat some of these. I'll try the other colours as well. I wonder if, because I forgot and I left the UV stuff, I wonder if it's not quite sticky enough. I'm gonna apply some more. Actually, let's try a different colour, because unfortunately I forgot about it, and it was in the light for about an hour, so it might have cured it completely. Let's try one of the other colours. Let's try one. Get another clean wand. So this is the sort of chrome, but it has like light refraction in it. Ooh, it's a different looking. It's not as shiny. Let's give that a go. I wonder if I have done this wrong, because on the video it definitely stuck. Let's try oh, this one's gone shiny now. Let's try this. Perhaps it has got to be a black finish. Yeah, that's much better. You can see that. Let's try. So it's not quite chrome. That's really nice, sort of weird flip-flop effect on there. You can see it's very chromed now on the other side. Look at that, really reflective. Let's try Ripley. Let's brush off her excess. Ripley's worked really well. That is a nice... I don't know if it's picking it up on camera well, but it's a really nice chrome finish. The question is, does it come off on your finger? So if I put my finger on it, nope, doesn't show up fingerprints. Okay, you get a little bit of glitter off. That could have just been spare. I'm going to try, just before we finish, I'm going to try not cooking the UV for so long. Let me go and do that now. Okay, so I've coated this bit, and instead of using my big UV lamp that I use for the resin prints, I'm just going to use a UV torch. It does say to use one of these lamps on it for the nails. It could be I dried it completely out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's try the chrome one again. Too many arms. Oh yeah, I reckon I dried that out. Yeah, that's stuck so much better. Can you see that's sort of real chromy? Yeah. So don't leave it in the UV lamp because it dries the resin. So that's presumably the resin has to be slightly, not tacky, but you can see that that's stuck. Let's try a different colour. Oh god, I've got too many, I don't want to mix these up. Right, that's the chrome. Let's put him over there. You do get a bit glittery. Probably best to wear gloves, I would say. Should we try the red? Oh, gold. Look at that gold. Let's try the gold. There's another one. There's nothing else. It's fun to experiment with. Oh wow, yeah, that sticks pretty well. Yeah, that gold's come out really well. Okay, so I think it does have possibilities. It's about the same as the mirrored stuff. There's one I did just before I did that one, which I put a second coat on, and that's come out. Look at that, you can see how chromy that is, but it does mean it's quite thick resin on it. Let's try a second application now that that's had time to dry. That was chrome, wasn't it, not the mirrored? Oh, I'm going to get these mixed up. I suppose it makes a huge amount of difference, but oh yeah, so second coat. So yeah, I think there is a use for it. It does look very chromy. Still not the same as obviously chrome plated, but I think I'm going to, next Cylon figure I get, I think I'm going to try it on. You'd probably be more careful and get less brush strokes in the resin. Let's just try the red before we go. I want to see what that's like. I do like that mirror fin, not mirror, the sort of coloured. Yeah, I think the UV is just so dry on that. Oh yeah, yeah. You can actually feel it sticking to it where it's not there. I think I totally cooked the UV. But yeah, it's worth experimenting. I'm always on the lookout for decent chrome stuff for figures, but I think I'm going to wait until I get a figure and give it a go, because Ripley has come out amazingly well. So if you want to do like a Silver Surfer, but I think on stuff that hasn't got a lot of detail, it will work. So like you remember the 12-inch Cylon figure, or you know, a bigger figure, I think it's going to work well. You don't get a lot of powders with it, but it is fun. So it's worth looking for stuff that isn't necessarily modelling for these sort of things. But I hope that was interesting. I found it interesting. I say you can get a lovely chrome effect with a little bit of effort and not cooking your resin. So I'd suggest using one of these knocks. I got like a big 500 watt bloody lamp that I used to cure the resin prints, and I think I just left it in there too long. I forgot and went and did something else. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you've had any luck with chrome stuff, let me know. I still think Owlclad is the most expensive, but is the best. Followed by Semple Mirror, and probably this, but this is the cheapest option by far. Other than like those paint pens, but I've never had a good result with them. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've got any suggestions, and we'll give it a go. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.